Hey everyone, it's Shelly-Ann, Sassy-Ann. Hope you guys are doing well. So today I want to talk to you about the next step. So yesterday I spoke to you about why I decided to change my health and to just clean up the way I eat and the steps that led to that decision. Now, today I want to talk about how it all started and how I eased myself into the Love Your Body program using Juice Plus products. As you remember, and if you didn't watch the video, you can watch it. I posted it yesterday. As you remember, I mentioned the product that I got were the shakes. So I had the option of choosing chocolate or vanilla. I went for chocolate and vanilla because you can get a mix. I'm not too fussy about flavors and food, so I knew, well, I hoped I would like both. And I did, by the way. So I knew that once I had made that order, I knew that would take 5 to 9 days to get to me because that's what I was told. And immediately I got put into some support groups on Facebook that was just a bunch of other people who had ordered some products and had decided to join the Love Your Body plan and were on their own healthy journey. Those journeys varied from needing to just clean up their health in general, needing to lose weight, needing to gain weight. If people are underweight, there's some people who do the plan to gain weight and have done so successfully. There are some people who want to tone up and to build muscle. We have a muscle plan for that. There's some people who just had a mixture of medical issues, IBS or maybe Crohn's, or where their digestive system was affected. There's some people who just wanted a really good supplement to have in their bodies. There's some people who wanted to purchase something for their children or their family so that they were getting more fruit and veg in their diet. And yeah, who else? There were other people who just wanted to try something different. Maybe they were missing meals. Maybe they wanted to increase their metabolism, for example. Yeah, so everyone in the group is there for a different reason. Different ages, young people, older people, men, women, and parents, for the sake of their children. Lots of eczema issues, and yeah. And I found the groups really useful, and you can find people there who are going through the same thing as you and get encouragement and support. That I loved. I absolutely needed that. Some people don't need that. They can encourage themselves. They can really push on their own. But I needed support, and that was a plus for me. So I loved the groups. And then yeah, so I joined the group. I got my shopping list. So my list showed me all the foods to avoid. So this was a clean eating plan. All the foods to avoid in order to eat clean. And those foods were mostly processed foods. We know processed foods are food-like products. They're not real food. They're not whole food. And I love the fact that I better understand what whole food means and about avoiding processed foods. There are a lot of people who think they're eating clean, but they really aren't. The other thing I got were some recipes. I didn't start those immediately, but I have found them useful since a few weeks or months in. What else did I get? Yeah, I got a welcome pack that included a few things. And the main thing is my rep, Haley. Hey, my rep was there for me every step of the way. I asked her 1,000,001 questions every day. Why are we doing this? What happens if I try this? Da 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 da. Is that really healthy? Why? Blah 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 blah. Yes. So she was very patient with me. Thanks, Haley, and helped me through the whole process till my knowledge of just eating healthier was improved over time. So one thing I want to talk to you about is there's some people who want to eat healthy or want to lose weight, and they're not too bothered about toxins or eating clean. Personally, and by the way, that's fine. But personally, one of the things that drew me to clean eating was I wanted to make the best choices. So some of the things they encouraged us was about different ways to eliminate excess toxins in your body. There's no way to do that 100% unless you own your own farm and you ensure that, there's certain things that don't go into the soil and blah, blah, into water. And yeah, but we don't go that far. But it's a step in the right direction. So one thing I loved is that we weren't focused on saying eat fat-free this and fat-free that, because you would be so surprised how many products that claim to be fat-free have to have a chemical process done to it in order to make it fat-free. And it's actually loaded with chemicals that just produce, fill your body with toxins. So I love the fact that the Love Your Body program didn't promote fat-free products, and we're encouraged to still just buy normal whole fat. For example, if I'm buying Greek yogurt, I'll get the whole one, the whole fat one, not the fat-free one. Sometimes it's hard to find them actually, because most people buy fat-free. And there's some low fat products as well you want to avoid, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes some of them are innocent as well, but fat free, I've learned to stay away from those. That is how I first started in terms of, so I got a loads of information. I had to start reading through what, to avoid, what to go for, what to shop for, the reasons behind it, understanding why I was eating clean and the effect it would have on my body. So I started doing a bit of research. I mean, it wasn't a hard read, and sometimes as you go along, you read up on things as you learn more about it, which tin things to stay away from, and maybe go for that in a carton, for example. And which, how to look at ingredients. Oh my gosh. I used to dislike when people told me, check the ingredients, and I thought people were silly when they're in supermarkets looking at the back of a can or a packet, looking at ingredients, and now I do that. I must. And how to stay away from certain numbers, etc. Yeah, so it was a good start. And then what I'll do next time I do a video for you, I'll go into when my shakes actually arrived, and how I managed to do that, and how I got to a certain point where I started to see the effects of the shakes and etc. So I'll talk to you next time about that. But I hope that was helpful. That's just a snippet of my journey again today, but I'll be back to tell you more. Okay, take care. Bye.